Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and here I'm on the finca or farm or garden or house of Felipe in Gran Canaria, one of the most amazing collections of rare fruit trees I've seen anywhere in the world, and a big collection of cute little doggies too. Well, the finca started out as a commercial orange plantation, but when Felipe's family bought it, they turned it into an incredible botanic garden for edible fruit. The day is a little bit gloomy right now, clouds and Kalima or Sahara dust. Sorry for that. So the video will be a little bit gloomy. Well, the farm is being managed in a biological way, without any types of artificial fertilizers or pesticides. So you can see here are traps for the fruit flies. There are a lot of native and aromatic plants to combat the pests. There is mulch and mostly mulch and compost used for fertilization. So the fruit are not only incredibly rare but also of top quality. And the only thing is that it's not a commercial farm, so they don't sell them. But that's not a problem. More fruit for me. Let's see what they made of this orange plantation. This is a kaki, just already lost its leaves and fruit. Yeah, kakis are quite common in Spain. Oh, what is this? This is something I cannot identify, but fortunately there is still a sign. That's lacucha. That's Artocarpus lacucha. Wow, I think I tried that in Borneo. Amazing that it grows here. I hope he will get a lot of tasty fruit from this one day. This seems to be it looks a bit like an avocado, but I'm not sure. Here, coffee. Gran Canaria is the only place in the EU or in the Canary Islands in Spain, depending on how you want to say it, with commercial coffee production, but there is also a big small-scale production. A lot of houses and gardens have a bit of coffee and produce their own coffee, actually. Mangoes, he said he has over 20 mango varieties, but unfortunately they are all not in season. Giant passion fruit, I think he said one of them never produced fruit, but the other did. Oh yeah? Oh, wait. This is not the standard giant passion fruit. This must be some sort of hybrid, because the fruit are quite small for Passiflora quadrangularis. This seems to be an interesting hybrid. What a pity it's not in season. Not a single fruit right now. Well, let's see what we have here. Huge 1 kilogram avocados. They might even get bigger, but I think now they are around 800, 900 grams. But I think they will get well over a kilo once they are fully ripe. Here are some this is some strange type of egg fruit. He has two very different egg fruit here. Now, he has several very different egg fruit, but two of them seem to be lucuma. This seems to be some lucuma version. I think he told me what type of lucuma he has here, but anyway, this is some sort of lucuma, and I hope I can show you another lucuma here. Both are the group of fruit which are called egg fruit in the genus Puteria. Here a mami apple, Mame americana. Here a cashew apple. Yeah, the cashew nuts come from the same plant where the cashew apple comes from. The apple is the fruit, the nut, the so-called nut, is the seed. However, it's not in season right now. Here, some inga or ice cream bean. He has 3 trees and he said that one of them is quite good. The one with the small fruit should be this one. Okay, later I'll try to make a video about the inga too. This seems to be rambutan, and it's starting to the flower buds are developing right now. No, not rambutan, sorry, lychee. I've never seen rambutan in the Canary Islands. Please tell me if you've ever seen rambutan in the Canary Islands. This seems to be another type of egg fruit. Also looks a lot like lucuma. Strange, or maybe I'm mistaken. I think it's an egg fruit. Jackfruit. Yeah, jackfruit is quite well known in the Canary Islands, and he has a couple trees here, and they do produce fruit. Down there are a couple immature fruit. This is some Anonaceae. Looks to be like a chirimoya or atemoya. Fortunately, it has a label. Oh. Ilama Genova. Okay, this is something different. Ilama Genova red. I think I've heard the name, but I'm not sure. Oh, here. An ice cream bean with giant fruit. Here a dead one on the ground. I think last time I saw one which was that thick, but about twice as long. Incredible. Oh, what is this? I don't even know what this is. More mangoes. What do we have over here? This is going to be quite a long video, but since it's such an amazing farm, this is just a video about the main orchard. I also did a video about the lower orchard, but I will see if I can do videos about the rest of the farm. As I said, it's an incredible and gigantic fruit collection. I've seen this. This could be a yellow mangosteen, maybe. No labels, I'm not sure. The chocolate pudding fruit, and it's just as delicious as it sounds. Incredible, amazing fruit. This is, I think, some Anonaceae. Oh, what have we got there? Even this one orchard is so big that I don't know if I can cover it in one video. This is a Sapodia. Puteria. What is it? Puteria sapota? No, Puteria. Well, definitely a Puteria, definitely a Sapodia, or here they call it Sapote Chico, or small Sapote. Here they are providing shade for a young. Seems to be another Anonaceae. Well, there are tons of tasty Anonaceae you can cultivate in those islands, so if you want to cover all the Anonaceae diversity, you need a lot of different trees. What have we got here? Oh, this is another Anonaceae. This seems to be soursop or guanabana, the one with the soft spines. Mimosops balata, I think this is called monkey apple. Bananas, yes, of course, we had the Canary Islands, so he has a good banana collection. Here another jackfruit, I think. And yet another jackfruit. Pears, yes, you can cultivate some more or less temperate fruit here together with all those subtropical and even tropical fruit. A pear tree. This seems to be yet another ice cream bean. What have we got here? Oh, I already was here. Here we have a star fruit or carambola. And here a dried up fruit on the ground. Oh, what is this? Seems to be another lychee. And here another star fruit. This time with fruit and flowers on the same tree at the same time. Oh, a nice pitanga with a lot of wonderful fruit. The black ones are the fully ripe ones, but if you prefer the sour ones, you can also eat the reddish ones. Oh, the doggies are coming. Well, you can never have enough doggies around. Just wonder how he came in. Oh, there is another door. I closed one of them, but he came through the other. A guava, the staple of Canary Island farms. Let's see what else we have here. A peach tree. Peaches are grown more in the mountain areas, but they even grow here along the coast. I guess they don't grow as well as on higher elevations, but well enough. a longan tree. A lot of fruit up there, but it seems that somebody has taken all the low-hanging fruit. Oh, I guess they have not picked most of them since the ground is covered. Another guanabana, and there is even a nice size fruit somewhere up there. Nice. But it will grow bigger. This is a white sapote, I think, Casimiroa edulis. And this seems to be another variety of white sapote. But I have never seen this variety before in the Canary Islands. Is it a white sapote? Well, it has much bigger leaves. White sapote in the Canary Islands are usually not of good quality, quite bitter, but Felipe is trying to get some of superior quality. So maybe this is one of those. Here we have, I think, another lychee or longan. Here a big lychee tree. Here another Anonaceae. This is an Atemoya tree. Let me show you the Atemoya. Here it is. This is a very small fruit. I guess most of the fruit here are kind of, oh no, they're a little bit bigger. Well, a lot of them on the ground. Another guanabana with a lot of smallish and a couple bigger fruit. I think they are still developing. The spines are quite close together, so they will grow even more. Here a mango is in flower. Another Anonaceae tree, but no fruit. No fruit on the tree, no fruit on the ground, so I cannot tell you which one it is. Sugar cane is not a fruit, but it's as sweet as a fruit. And it used to be the main crop of the Canary Islands a couple centuries ago. Here is some sort of water apple or syzygium. No fruit right now. Here another Anonaceae. And another small Anonaceae. What is this Anonaceae? I think this could be a chirimoya. Yes, this is a chirimoya tree. I still cannot decide if I like the chirimoya or the atemoya better, but they seem to be my favorite chirimoya trees. Okay, this seems to be a ripish lucuma because it came off. Funny, so he has a lot of different lucumas here. Very interesting. That's the third tree, I think. Not sure what this is. This seems to be Zabartocarpus. I've seen this somewhere, some of the small Artocarpus species. What was it? This is maybe another lacucha. But unfortunately, it's out of season. So yes, a nice collection of rare Artocarpus here. I mean, the jackfruit, yeah, it's quite commonish in the Canary Islands, but the other ones, that's amazing. What a pity there is no fresh fruit on it. What a pity. Well, what is this here? Not sure. It looks kind of like an ornamental, but since it's in this garden, it's most probably a fruit tree. No fruit on the tree. No fruit on the ground. Here an aloe vera, very common in the Canary Islands, not native but cultivated everywhere. Another Zapodia tree. What is this? I have no idea. Well, when I come to a botanic garden or a fruit park and I don't know a lot of the fruit trees, I know this is a really good one. And this is an amazing one. It really rivals the best botanic gardens on the Canary Islands, and it's much smaller and made with a lot less money and resources, and it's amazing. It has a lot of stuff you don't find elsewhere. Well, no idea what this is. No fruit on the ground, no fruit on the tree. But just amazing. Here is an ice cream bean with really gigantic beans. This one is probably almost as long as my arm. Let's see. Well, no ice cream beans on the lower branches. Another Anodation got. When they're in season, he must have an amazing collection. Here another Anodation. This must be, I think this is an Oxheart Anoda. Yeah, I think this is an Anoda reticulata. Here we have a Moringa, ripe pods which burst open and reveal the seeds which you use for cleaning water. Here the flowers, the leaves, taste like horseradish and are quite edible and tasty. Oh, this could be a breadfruit. Yeah, breadfruit grows quite well on the Canary Islands, but it's not common. It's quite rare actually. Yeah, I think this is a breadfruit. Another Zapodia. Already getting lost here. Too many tasty fruit. No idea what this is. Java plum. Java plum, but not a single fruit on it. Zitzygium cumini. What is this? This could be some sort of kapok. Or is it maybe a baobab? Well, baobab has edible fruit. I think it's a baobab, Adansonia. You can make wonderful yogurt-like drinks out of the fruit. Lots of white sapote. This is another white sapote, I think. Let's look at the label. What? Oh, chestnut. This is no white sapote at all. This must be some sort of, well, one of those tropical, subtropical trees which you call chestnuts because they produce chestnut-like fruit. Well, two signs saying chestnut, so this must be, I don't know, the Australian chestnut or some other subtropical chestnut-like fruit. Fig trees. Actually, Felipe told me that the figs were present in the Canary Islands even before the white men came here. So the natives cultivated them, probably as their only fruit tree. Wait, so is this stuff? What I thought this is... I thought that this is white sapote. Asibiroa tetrameria. Well, it seems to be a white sapote relative. White sapote is called Asibiroa edulis. Asibiroa edulis, and this seems to be Asibiroa tetrameria. No, this fruit is from this cherimoya here. Interesting. So this is a different white sapote from the one I know. Oh, lots of cherimoya trees here, or maybe it's atemoya. Since atemoya is a cherimoya hybrid, they look quite similar. No, seems to be atemoya. Here, the soft spines on the fruit. Amazing. Loquat, a staple of all subtropical gardens. Right now, most of the loquats are not in season on the island, but this one is. Wow, already getting lost. So many trees. I'm sure I'm missing dozens of the most interesting trees. Well, here another Java plum. Let's see if it has fruit. No, only dried and shriveled up fruit on the ground. Incredibly tasty little fruit. Unfortunately, it has basically no shelf life, so you cannot. Yeah, you basically cannot trade it. Here a fig tree producing out of season figs. Well, if the folks here are lucky, those might even be edible and tasty right now. What is this? This almost looks like some sort of pereschia, but it's not a pereschia. Any sign here? Any label? Nope. Well, maybe you can tell me what this is. I have no idea. Another peach. Olive tree, yeah. There is actually a small scale olive oil and pickled olive production on the Canary Islands. Here a seedling probably of a Canary date palm. This comes from the compost. Here a small Anodation. What is this? Atemoya African Pride. An interesting Atemoya variety. This here should be the macadamia nut. Actually, this small tree had a lot of fruit when I was here. Well, yeah, a lot of fruit with the nice seeds which are called nuts, but they were all harvested since then. More olives. Oh, forgot the name of this one, but it's basically a close relative of camellia or the tea plant. And actually those fruit, once they are ripe, they taste like sweet tea. I'm not a big tea lover, but those things I could eat them every day if they were available and ripe. What have we got here? More oranges, remnants of the old plantation. Well, Felipe's father really likes oranges, so they still have a lot of them. A pomegranate, also a staple of Spanish and Gran Canaria fruit orchards. Another fig tree among the oranges. Here all those aromatic plants they use to combat pests. Well, I would say this is a white sapote, but since I saw a label chestnut on a similar tree, I want to be careful. Maybe it's a white sapote, maybe it's a tropical chestnut, maybe it's something completely different. This looks like a star apple. I think the local government people who distribute those say that they have never fruited in Gran Canaria. They are really curious whether they ever will, but he has two, so he has hope. More of those things which I would call white sapote. It looks a lot like white sapote. Strange. This one also, but it could be a ton of other things. I don't think this is a white sapote. This is something different. What have we got here? More oranges. Pity that none of the mangoes are in season. Well, it's not the fruit season right now. Felipe is deliberately trying to extend his fruit season by growing a lot of different mango varieties and a lot of different fruit species. But it's not that easy, even in that subtropical climate. Even in the fully tropical climate, where seasons are not very pronounced, you have a fruit season. And he has managed to extend the fruit season here in Gran Canaria a lot. He has stuff all around the year. Not all farms have this. But, yeah, he even says he has mangoes for half a year straight. But still, they are seasons, so stuff is not... there is not much stuff now in the last days of December, especially since he basically